Hello, here's the deal with disabilities in the college experience. I'm going to talk about what the role of college is in today's society for anyone who is unsure of what the next step is in their lives. The reason why this topic is relevant today is because there is a fierce debate if college is worth going to or not. This can be jarring to listen to since there's so much advice going around and it's easy to get confused in all the rhetoric. I also think that this is especially confusing for anyone with disabilities since some people can have a harder time processing such a large quantity of information compared to others. While I can't necessarily convince anyone to go to college, I can give certain ideas on how to most effectively use the time in college to your advantage if you decide to go. After listening to this podcast, I hope you can come away with what college can be useful for in the modern day to allow you to make a more informed decision. I'll start with a brief overview of the podcast. The goal of this section of the podcast is to introduce all the resources offered in college that I think are the most important to utilize to make the most out of your college experience. I'll go into more detail soon, and everything should be easy to locate with the timestamps below. The main benefits of college are as follows: the interactions with professors, mental health resources, career services, career fairs, activities and clubs, internship opportunities, other students, electives, and graduate school. One thing to notice is that I didn't really mention GPA as a major focus for college, and that's because the primary benefits from college come from the interaction that you have with the resources of your particular college. While GPA certainly matters to some extent, the modern world seems to value direct experience a lot more. This type of experience can only be gained through utilizing college resources to gain internships, research opportunities, and connections. The system can be extremely confusing to navigate, especially if you have disabilities, as I've stated before. It's crucial to talk to your professors in classes that you enjoy since you can get exposed to opportunities that you otherwise wouldn't have known about. The key opportunities that you can get from interacting with professors are research opportunities, letters of recommendation, and information about other opportunities within a specific department. Research opportunities are crucial in getting you a job since your employers are looking for real-world experience on your resume. While it's still possible to get a job without experience, it might be very difficult to do so in the modern age. The research experience that you get can be related to the job or be general research experience. Even if you are unsure of what to do for a job, having something on your resume can help you with a wide range of job opportunities. Letters of recommendation are crucial in getting you into a job or higher education if you want to seek to go there. It's crucial that you get to know at least 3 professors in your field as soon as you can so that you're prepared to get these letters. Employers and universities will want to see these letters since they want to get an idea of who they're getting for a candidate. Finally, department-specific opportunities can include events to meet with researchers, seminar, additional internship opportunities, information about potential job openings, and more depending on what your department does. This often involves seeking out your professor and then talking to the graduate coordinator of a particular department. Additionally, you can make sure to check your student email since opportunities are usually sent out to everyone in a department. Mental health resources are often available for all students and are funded by a tuition that you pay. I think that it's crucial to utilize these resources if you need them, especially if you have some kind of disability. It can be important to have someone to reach out to when you need help. College mental health resources are worth seeking out since they can give you some support when you really need it. It's important to check what types of services are offered at your college. For example, Lehigh offers quite a few services, such as group and individual therapy, that can be quite useful if you're in need. Career services is an important resource in making sure that you're ready to go out into the professional world or higher education. The resume review and interview prep that they can offer might give you helpful advice that you can use when you really need it. While the quality of your experience will differ based on your particular college, there may be some benefit to at least trying to see what resources are available. Resume advice is crucial since you need to make sure that your resume is in good condition before sending it to a job application or college. Career services can generally give you advice on your resume to make sure that it's ready for these situations. It can also be a good idea to seek out career services early so that you know what services are offered. Interview preparation is another service that career services provides, and it can range anywhere from mock interviews to general tips on how to answer questions. This can be a crucial resource to use when you need some advice on how to prepare for interviews of any sort. Networking advice on social networking sites is something that you can be coached on as well. This is crucial in making sure that you can get a job or get advice on a certain role by the people who work in that role. Finally, career services can offer you additional help on locating internships, career fair times, and more depending on what your specific university offers. I would also like to take the time to shout out Lehigh Career Services since they have a wide variety of resources ranging from everything that I just mentioned, in addition to detailed guides on all the information you need when job seeking. Career fairs can be a good networking opportunity for you to meet recruiters in person and get an idea of what companies are in your area. While it could be difficult to get an internship when visiting your first career fair, the experience of talking to recruiters by sharing your resume is a good experience to have. A quick tip is to ask for a recruiter's business card if you want to keep in touch with them. The next section involves participation in clubs that allows you to get unexpected opportunities in areas within or outside of your current field. This can be a good way for you to also participate in something that you enjoy doing in your free time. It can help you to locate a group of people who are interested in doing the same thing you are as well. A quick way to check what clubs are available is to look up the clubs at your university on Google. Usually each college will have a specific page to show what clubs are available at the university. Another crucial aspect of college is the ability to get internships. These are critical for boosting your chances of getting a job since you have direct experience that you can put on your resume. As stated throughout the previous sections, internships are important in showing employers that you have real-world experience that you can use on the job. It's also important that you find a group that you really fit in with to make your experience more fun. I think that it's important to make sure that you're not alone throughout your college journey. It can be very isolating to go to college without anyone to support you, and I think that getting to know other people in your classes can be important since you'll likely see the same group of people in your classes, especially as you go higher up in education. When it comes to electives, it's important to choose ones that you find engaging, because you'll be asked to take courses outside of your major, especially in undergrad. If you find professors that you really like in those courses, you may get opportunities in other fields as well. I think that it's important to look around and see what professors seem to have an enjoyable class that you can learn something from. My final two pieces of advice are geared towards graduate school if you ever decide to go. It's important to value math if you're going into a STEM field or English if you are going into a non-STEM field. These two subjects are crucial in determining your success since you'll be using them day in and day out depending on your choice of major. I highly recommend doing everything that you can to enhance either of these skills prior to getting into graduate school since you'll be overwhelmed without them. Another major tip about graduate school is that it's actually quite hard to switch majors when compared to undergraduate studies. You are certainly allowed to apply to a related field when you go to graduate school, however, switching out of whatever you signed up for is difficult. This is due to you needing to get accepted into a different program in order to switch. It involves you having to go through the entire application process again to transfer. I would highly recommend switching majors in undergraduate if something doesn't feel right to you about your current major. It will become difficult to switch once you graduate with a degree from an undergraduate studies. With that final point, I've concluded everything that I wanted to cover about college. I hope that I've successfully shared some of the advantages of college that go beyond the degree itself. The most important thing is allocating your time towards tasks that give you the most benefit. I hope that this can serve as a guide to anyone who plans to or is going to college right now. While these things don't guarantee a job, I think that you have a better shot when you have some experience since that's what the world demands right now. These ideas are all my own creation, and if you are interested in discussing the deal with me, please reach out. If Lehigh wants to level up, they can reach me through my guiding professor, Dr. Austin Duncan of the College of Health at Lehigh University at awd324@lehigh.edu. Every episode of the Here's the Deal podcast series is produced by Professor Duncan's research group. Questions or concerns about the series can also be addressed to him at awd324@lehigh.edu. Thank you.